So the reason I started doing all these electroplating experiments was to plate a soldering iron tip with nickel. Because once you grind off some of that oxidation, you're actually taking off some of the nickel plating that is on a soldering iron's tip. So here's the tip. It's made out of copper. Well, the interior is made out of copper because of its thermal conductivity. And there is an outer plating of nickel. As you can see, I have removed that using a grinder. And what I'm going to do is use this nickel as my anode and this soldering tip as my cathode. So once I put them both in the acid, apply a voltage, the nickel should transfer through the acid and coat the copper tip. So in my other experiments I used alligator clips. This time I'm actually just going to use copper wire. I've wrapped the copper wire around the soldering iron tip, as you can see, and for the nickel plate I drilled two small holes using this drill here, and I ran the copper wire through it so it should stay in place long enough for the plating process to complete.
Okay, so I've started the electroplating process. You can see that there's some gas rising out of this. That's why I'm wearing the gas mask. That's hydrogen and chlorine gas, so not too good to inhale. And this is the hydrochloric acid prior to adding the nickel. Once I added the nickel, it gave it this yellowish green color. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with this experiment.
And here is the result of the electroplating experiment. As you can see, it is now completely coated with nickel. And the final test will actually be testing it with the soldering iron and seeing if it works. And as you can see, the solder is melting to the tip. So let's just do a quick soldering test using two pieces of copper. So there you go. Works as good as new. Thanks for watching.